Okay. Let's go. Okay. Wait. Okay. Hello guys, how you doing? I'm sorry for being late, by the way. Okay, I was listening to audio quickly, but yeah, I'm sorry for being so late. I had a problem. Basically, I don't know why, but my PC was lagging really badly. So I had to restart the whole thing because I was like, fuck, it's not working literally. So I had to restart everything very quickly. I'm really sorry about that. Hello, say hello, Toto Clip, hello, Thunderbird, hello, wait, did I say, I already said Rosé. Hello guys, how are you doing? Let me know, is the audio good? I want to make sure, from what I tested quickly, it is supposed to be good. But I just want to make sure it's good. Please tell me it's good. I'm crossing my fingers now, I need to listen actually. I want to verify that it is good. It should be good. It is good. Okay. Okay, it is good. Oh my god, that was really tense. I think your PC is trying to protect you from doing this. No, it is my third time doing it. Hello, SD boys. Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've seen you before, and if I have, I'm sorry, but welcome. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Surprised I said Total Clip channel. Yes. Hello, Maverick. You're doing this again. I am doing it again. Yes. I'm coming back to the ASMRs because, believe it or not, it is actually really fun. Coming from someone who literally doesn't like listening to ASMRs. I don't like listening to ASMRs, but believe it or not, I do have a lot of fun doing them. I was just recovering from a past experience, that's why I wasn't doing it. Good, you. I'm doing good. I was just a bit nervous because I was having a bit of a technical problem, but everything is good now. I don't know if it's just me, but the audio is never mind. It sounds okay now. Good. Thank you for letting me know. I thought it was alright, but I'm already nervous. The microphone is not gonna be able to pick up everything because I'm like whispering. I may make it so I can listen to myself actually. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. But it's also weird listening to me. No, it's fine actually. Never mind that. I can get really close to you. That's really good. Yes. If I get really close to you, then everything is alright and we can be in peace. My god, I have to have this thing in my mouth almost. We are all for so no moan, so poor. Don't worry, I'm broke too. Should I use this looks bad? God, I'll have so much content with this. If everything is good, then you might have a lot of content. I'm actually kinda excited, but also a bit nervous. Can you listen to me swallowing water still? Because I really changed a few things. Hold on, I want to check that. That's gross. It's so weird. I'm not listening to that, okay? I'm good. That's so weird to listen. Because I can make it so you guys listen, but I'm also listening. And I wanted to see if you can still hear the water and everything. Again, it's so weird. Believe it or not, it really is weird. Hello, Holic. Hello, Ferguson. I'll bring Emily into this. I haven't seen Emily in a long time. I love this guy and his voice. Thank you, Ralsei. I love you too. I would say I love your voice too, but I really don't know your voice, unfortunately. I think you can listen to me clicking as well when I do. Look. Yeah, you can listen to me clicking. But you may need the headphones for that. Which, honestly, it is an ASMR, so I don't know what you're doing if you don't have headphones. I wanted to bring like a random item with me. So, I wanted to see if I can make like random sounds. But I was running try not to be weird. Thank you, Lux. This time I'm gonna say Lux. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm also a bit concerned because I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm not whispering loud enough. But wait, what are you listening? If I went to like kiss in the microphone? Wait, what if I kiss the microphone? What do you hear? That is so weird. I wish I had $20 right now. It's funny because the reason why I put the $20 thing is because, wait, yes, hello Phantom! Hello Phantom, how you doing? I'm sorry for being late, Phantom. I was having technical problems. Guys, that's my audio. Guys, you should, guys, you should subscribe to Phantom. She's like really cool. Like one of the most amazing people in the entire world. Look. Sub to Phantom. Oh my god, Raptor. Raptor, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing, by the way? Thank you guys, thank you for the raid. That means a lot. How you doing? Scarlet, Raptor, who else is here? Oh, Flash, by the way. I love you, Flash, I love you, everyone. Hello, hey, don't trigger tag whisper if you want to end the stream. Yeah, I'm not whispering like that, I'm not falling for that trick. I feel like the raid tag, it is really good. It is really good. I need to rams actually, because I have to get really close to the microphone. So oh my god. Wait. Wait, boss. Thank you. Thank you. That wasn't part of the plan actually. That was not a part of my plan. I was explaining it because part of the reason why I was doing the $20 thing is because yesterday I had a collab and I jokingly said like, oh, if someone gives me $20, I'm gonna moan. And so I put it in this thing. My god, okay. Wait. I need to swallow the water. It is worth it. It'll be worth it. I'll make it worth it. Yeah. Thank you very much, I see. Oh my god, $20. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, that wasn't part of the plan, but thank you very much. You're so funny, bestie. You're very funny too, bestie. Oh my god. Dojo, you can make a Patreon page with that voice. What do you mean I can make a Patreon with this voice? Do you like this? Do you like it? Do you like being treated like this? The problem is that I'm honestly unable to actually stay serious while doing that. Is that dog in the background? Why is that dog barking in the background? I don't even know if you can listen to the dog, but there's like the dog barking outside. Guys, I'm gonna make a Patreon, and you have to like sub for $100 every month. That was 10,000 out of 10. Is it that good? Can I yell in the microphone? Hello! Yes, I can yell in the microphone. I can actually sort of microphone. Put on the microphone, that is gross. That is definitely gross. I guys like the quality. Sometimes the microphone like this. I think I should probably keep doing this, honestly. I should do my downloads with these settings. I literally I can put my mouth on this thing. Like genuinely horrible. But yeah, I can do it, Bill. It is definitely possible. No problem. Emo voice. Oh wait, how do you do an emo voice? Okay, let me think. I can do an emo voice. I need to think what to say. Because all I know how to say as an emo is like everyone hates me. And stuff like that. What do emos even say actually? It's like no, but wait, it has to be like very I have to whisper and I have to do that thing. Oh wait. That with all the respect, and I mean it with the most sincere respectful clean consciousness, then none of that, what the heck, man? I used to moan a lot in high school. That's why I learned a most like monotone voice. Oh my god, everyone hates me. I have no value. I don't belong anywhere. My parents don't understand me. They hate me. I hate them. I don't have any friends. I need to listen to Metallica. When I listen to Metallica, it's like that is the only thing people can possibly understand me. Well, I need the emotion. The emotion is missing. I need the emotion. I need to be depressed. Hold on. Hello, guys. How are you doing? I'm an emo because you haven't realized, and you know, as an emo, it's like life is like always the same. Every day is the same. Every day is like a cycle with no end. People hate me. My parents don't understand me. You know, it's very difficult to be me. People say they understand me, but they obviously don't. So that's just my life, you know. I can't with you being so wide. I can be less wide. Hold on, I'm gonna make myself less wide. Actually. Is that good? I feel like that actually. That should be fine. Oh my god, you can listen to my keys. Wait! Can I make the... That's funny. Is that good, by the way? Perfect. Okay, thank you, Scarlett. Does it look like a new UFO? Well, you know what I should do? I think I should found my own planet. Like I should find a planet and I make a new planet and that is my new planet. But there's always stuff in the background. I mean I can do it if you want. I have like a very small clip that I recorded. It's going to be like looping, but sure I can do it. Let's see. How do you put it actually? I think. Wait, I don't know. Can I come to your planet? Sure, you can join my planet. I promise you it's very good. It's a very good planet. How do you make a video play in OBS? Oh wait, I have an idea. I'm so smart. Where's my Subway Surface thing? Oh, there we go. Can I be a boss in your planet? Yeah, sure, why not? Do whatever you want. There's no laws. So, you know, you can literally do whatever your heart desires. I'll be watching you though. I will always be watching you. You cannot run away from me. It's impossible. Should I rebrand the basement to a planet? Actually. Oh wait, what the fuck? What? Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. I say thank you very much for. I never seen in my life that is mental. Thank you very much. You have no idea. Oh my god. That is mental. Thank you. I'm a volunteer Reddit moderator. I don't have mod powers, but my reports are taken seriously. And those. Oh my god, this thing. And those who get on my bad side tend to get banned in under 24 hours. I'm an officer in training and I expect to be treated the same way. I'll be with my uniform and badge. I am gonna make you the leader of the FBI of my planet. There's no way I'm doing something else. Oh, I can give you a heart. I can give you a heart on this thing. I didn't see that. I'm gonna give you one in the other one. There we go. That is mental. Thank you very much. What the heck? Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. I love you. Oh wait, 4 times. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to moan so much now. Oh my god. Why are you making me do this? Is this what you wanted? To see me like this? I'm just looking at you. This is really what you wanted, huh? Oh, it truly means a lot, by the way. I think. Oh my god! I think I'm gonna have to stay like moaning the entire time now. That's going to be my new thing, I guess. At least for this stream, people are gonna watch this and they're gonna say like, "Oh my god, this guy is so weird," but I'm gonna be like, "Bro, you wouldn't get it." Oh, that was kind of stupid actually. But they wouldn't get how this feels. I feel, oh my god, yes. I would love to be weird again, but I don't want to turn everyone weird. There's limits, of course. For once, I'm glad I tuned in with low battery. Of course, you're gonna watch me with a low battery. Oh, that's always you. The stream went from 1 to 100 real quick. It did. You have to thank Icy as well because he's such an amazing person for doing that. Like, actually, genuinely, what the fuck, thank you. I don't know what else to say. Again, thank you very much. I wanna sound genuine because it really means a lot. But oh wait, that is mental. I've never seen that. Is it that red, bro? I've never seen a red one. That is. If I ever make a Reddit community, you're gonna be my mod. 100%. I believe in you. I see speak. It is very. I agree with you, bro. Oh wait. I just realized I can get my first paycheck from YouTube. Bro. And I need to verify myself because I haven't gotten the envelope. Oh damn. I didn't pay a single cent. Please don't read my chest that way. It's so good. Daughter, I didn't pay a single cent for you. Can you please don't read my text that way? It's all good. Ugh. That's too many hiccups. Someone else gave me $20. $50, I'm too broke, man. You should make yourself 12.75% smaller every 50 messages. Oh, actually. Why are you still mourning? I had to. You know, it's 20. Like I said, $20 is like a moan, right? But then you give me 100. So I have to, like, you know, do the maths. And that's like 5. Well, actually, that would be. Oh, yeah, that is like 5 moans. But But I just do like a bunch of mounts instead because I don't know how to count past 4. I didn't go to school. I don't know how to count. Please stop, my parents are breathing out of my neck. Not actually. That would be creepy. That would genuinely be creepy. Keep moaning. No, Rousey, that's too much. You have to keep the best for the right moment. I would have said like you have to leave the best for last, but you know, we didn't leave it for last exactly. I'm gonna try to sell clankers so I can get money underneath the dude. Clankers. How are you gonna sell robots? Do you know how to build a robot? Wait, that would be so creepy. Don't make a robot of me. Make a robot of whatever you want, but not me. I think people will do horrible stuff. Maybe Fly was right about humans. No, this is big humanity. You have to embrace being a human. This is what it means to be a true human. This is what it means to be yourself, to be free from the chains that society has on your body. Just fly, be free like a butterfly. That's how you have to be. This is why Fly was wrong about every single thing. And now some stuff, I also have the resources to make a robot. Can you actually make a robot? Can you give me a Roomba? Do you know how to make one of those? I've always wanted a Roomba. Are you the principal of Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1 team by any chance? Sadly, I'm not that guy. But I love that guy. I truly love that guy. I could, but I'm not gonna make a total robot. That's weird. Exactly. You shouldn't do that. I saw hell of a boss and that never goes well. It is kinda creepy actually to think that someone can go and make a bot of you, like a robot. It would be even creepier to see a clone of yourself. Who would even be the real one? If you have a clone of yourself, are you the real you? Or is the clone the real you? Because both of you are the same person, but at the same time, you're not. You know what I mean? It would be very confusing. I don't even know if you would have like the same personality. It is always I've always thought about this. I don't know if you would have the same personality as a clone, you know? It's like, would you actually be the same or would you just look like them? I don't know. I'm sorry, Scarlett. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I'm showering, that's what goes through my mind. A lot of things go through my mind when I'm showering, actually. That's why I stay in the shower for like 40 minutes because I just keep thinking of random stuff. I'm making up random scenarios that are probably never gonna happen. If I did, I would give him as a couch. No, that's cruel. I think you'd be a cool friend, but just a cool, wholesome friend. My respect for you prevents with thoughts. My respect for you prevents with thoughts. Oh, thank you, Sogi. That actually means a lot. It really does. I don't even know if I would get along with myself, actually. I feel like sometimes I would cringe at myself. And then I would be like, that guy is so cringe. He's so stupid. But then I would be like, he's kinda cool. Sometimes you need to let out the thoughts. I get that. Exactly. Hello, Junpei. Why are you still using that emoji? Isn't that the Ken emoji? I used to make blankets but quit after becoming broke. Understandable. I don't blame you in this longest. How's everything going for you, Junpei? Have you ever been in one of my ASMRs? Because I've only done it twice. I know you weren't in my first one, but I don't know about the second one. It is a cry for help. Do you need rent money? At times being rough. Times are always rough. Don't worry, they're always going to be rough. It's not new. I said it many times, but Well, actually, I haven't said it a lot, guys, but I'm currently living under a bridge. But recently I was able to move into the sidewalk, so you know, that was a bit of an upgrade. I'm actually very happy to be in the sidewalk because people watch me at least. In the bridge, it was just me. I only missed the shower because the shower in the bridge was actually really big. But right now the shower is like the sewers. Phantom stop. This This is so big, thank you. This is definitely for the rent. I request something kisses. Now, yeah, I kinda wanna go back to my old promise of making at least a monthly ASMR. At least one. That was my promise like a long time ago. But I stopped because, you know, I was traumatized. But I went to therapy and I'm good now. And so I'm back. I need water, by the way. Hello, Sanity. How are you doing today, mateys? I'm doing amazing. I already mowed a lot. If you want, you whisper to sound creepy, just face it as well. You speak. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna clean my throat actually. I've been dying to do this. Ugh.
That's such a big change, by the way. Is my audio lagging? I don't know if my audio is lagging right now. I wanna be looking at you. I got this thing. Okay, I think it's good now. The rent is that high. The rent is always high. Especially when you try to live in the sidewalk, that is like a very luxurious place. That's one of the reasons I quit ASMRs, I'm pretty sure. But I'm back.
Oh.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna disappear and I'm gonna be looking at you. I'm gonna show you a magic trick. Ta-da! I'm looking at your soul. I'm staring at it. I'm gonna eat your soul. Oh, that's what the bird said to me. Oh wait, I shared that story with you guys. I'm going back. Yeah, I shared the story with you on my last short. Basically me telling you how a bird told me he was gonna eat my soul. I feel I wanna keep drinking water because Rang had said it. But I'm gonna have to use the toilet later like crazy. What random item? What random item should I bring? Should I scare you in some way? Can you listen to this? Wait, I'm curious. God, that is loud. Fuck. Oh, I found something. Wait. I wanna see if you can listen to this thing. Also, I can show you something very cool. Look. What the fuck?
Oh.
I show you something. Where is it? I have a
Oh my god.
I have a thing that's like a music box, I guess is what you call it. But I don't know where it is. Oh wait, I saw it. Never mind. I haven't used this thing in a long time. Okay, I need to place it down somewhere. I hope this works actually. God, stop. My cables. Okay. It sounds horrible on the microphone. I'm gonna be honest, that sounds kinda bad on the microphone, but it sounds really good in real life. I promise you it sounds good. Did it play? The heck? I wasn't moving it. Oh, maybe if I have it in the air. Because I'm not supposed to play like this, but what if? What? Oh, it sounds kinda bad. Man, I'm kinda sad about that. I don't remember what song it is. I still have this sheet that says what song it is, but I don't remember the song. Out of curiosity, does go to get the hiccups often. He's one of the longest hiccup duration people. I get a lot of hiccups. What mic are you using? Let me put this thing away first. Actually, I'm gonna keep this thing right next to me, why not? But I'm using a HyperX Holocast. It's, you know, it's not the most expensive thing in the market. There's a lot of better microphones, but you know, it was affordable at least, and it was quite decent. So yeah, I'm using a HyperX Holocast. I do think it's very good for the price, honestly. And I bought it with my own money a long time ago. So that also makes me very proud of myself. Toto gets them very fast, so often if he talks like this all fast. Exactly. It's a good thing, kinda scratch but good. Yeah, it's the settings that I have on the microphone. Stop. It's the settings that I have on the microphone that makes it kinda difficult for the song to actually sound good. That isn't, not gonna lie. It sounds a lot better when it's on the normal settings. Very nice because I have it on this thing, but with the normal settings, I feel like it is a lot better. I do have to do a lot of changes to it on the software to actually make it work this way. But yeah, I think it is very good. I honestly feel like I may keep this microphone for a long time, honestly. Again, I don't think it's bad. And it still looks like new, you know, it's not like I go around trying to damage the microphone. It looks perfect. You're so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Let's put your voice to the test. Any voice impressions you can do while whispering. If you have any ideas, I can try. But honestly, trying to do voice impressions while whispering is very difficult because I lose a lot of my tones in the voice. You know, it's like I cannot tone the same way that I normally do it, but I can try. Does he have a guitar? No, it's a music thingy, music box thingy. It is tuning for ASMR, but it's doable. It is definitely doable, but yeah, it does need a bit of tuning for that. But you know, I'm kind of making it work. What's funny though is that if I left it on the normal setting, like with nothing on, I'm gonna show you, by the way, what it sounds like by itself, because it's gonna pick up a few extra sounds, and I didn't like that. So, you see, you can listen to like a fan that I have. So that's why I had to change it a bit. Because I listen to that and I need to have a fan right next to me because it is so hot right now. And also my computer, like the fan from my computer, is something that you can listen if I leave it that way. And it's also very comfortable for me. Well, I mean, it isn't comfortable for me, but it's also going to be uncomfortable for you to listen to. Try out Dunk Defender. What's Dunk Defender? I might get working on some stuff. I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your ASMR stream. Thank you, Phantom. Someday you're gonna be in this position too. You're gonna be in an ASMR, and people are gonna ask you for crazy stuff. Be careful. Genuinely, be careful. It's dangerous. Does that sound good? Hello, Nutella. Also, good luck, like Scarlett said, good luck with your work. Oh, wait. That. Oh, wait. That was a lot more accurate to the way it actually sounds. I wanted to test that. I know the fun is in the background, but I wanted to test that quickly. I love this thing so much, by the way. I don't even know how much it costed me at this point. Because I got it from a museum. And I don't know, I just like it, honestly. What song is this? I'm gonna check that quickly. Also, I need to wash my hands. This thing is so dusty right now. Okay. I was washing my hands. And I wanted to leave my my music box thingy. I have to play it manually, by the way. I wish I could just leave it, I don't know, somewhere, and it would just play music by itself. But it is what it is. It looks like a pancake. I'm not a pancake. What do you mean a pancake? I haven't eaten pancakes in so long, actually. I kind of want pancakes. Go to the oil. All days a month. That was some weird stuff. We already did very weird stuff. When will you give us the toad impression? I cannot do it without whispering. To the ground looks like pancake flooded UFO. To the carpet merch bonked for being weird. What the heck? I'm not weird, you guys are weird. You're the ones who donated to make me moan. You guys wanted me to moan. I saw it. I know the kind of people you are. You like moans. Yesterday's stream was mental because of that, actually. It was like, I was gonna say it was like 4 people moaning, but it was actually 2 people, unfortunately. Sound whispering sounds difficult. It does sound extremely difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can do it. I have to be kinda loud if I wanted to do a toad impression while whispering. I don't even know if I've ever heard toad whispering, honestly. Can you do deep voice impressions while whispering? What kind of voice, maybe? What kind of voice? Like, do you mean those guys on, like, I don't know, TikTok who depend their voices on purpose? The people who go like... But you know, it's like, they just sound like that, but you actually can understand what they say. It is kinda cringe, by the way. When people do stuff like that. Somebody should give in $20. Someone already did do that, but up to you if you want to do it again. Not deep fried voice. Oh, that's what you call it, it's true. That is what you call it. Final stop, wait, what? What are you doing, Rousey? Rousey's not doing anything weird. Got a list, Wario. That's my list. What does Wario sound like? Hold on. I'm actually curious to see what Wario sounds like. Mario Party 1 voice clips. Oh, Wario voice clips. Mario 64. I don't know. Oh, Wario ain't that hard to do. No, I think I could do it. I mean, not whispering, but I could definitely do that voice, I think. At least something similar to it. I'm at this random items, actually. Oh, can you listen to me tapping the ball? Hold on. Oh. Okay. have the Discord for that. Need to be all whispering or you won't count. You mean the impression? I sing incredibly high pitched songs, but every time I do a tone voice the highest, I'm able to go slower. I'm able to go slower. Oh my god. I know people who genuinely do perfect Toad impressions. It is kinda crazy. Because I've seen people singing with a Toad voice, which would honestly destroy my throat if I even try it. I'm happy you like this one, say. Toad used to have a clear high-pitched voice unless we all insist on the raspy Toad voice. I have that Toad voice in my head, and that is the only one I know. Where's the thing to clean my glasses? Oh, I found it. There we go. I'm in a bed right now, and if I lose, I'm gonna have to sing California Girls in a Toad voice. What kind of bed is it? What do you have to do? Or what do you have not to do? Because good luck to you if you have to sing like that. I have to post it on my YouTube. That is so sad. Your throat is gonna suffer. I have a friend one time. He was trying to do a voice impression. It wasn't Toad, but it was someone else. He was trying to do a voice impression, and he ended up getting it. But he was struggling so much too. And he told me that when he got home, he ended up spitting blood because he was forcing it so much. And I was like, damn, bro, you really tried that. But damn, careful. I have to pull Silent Soul cookies in Cookie Run before my friend does. Silent Soul cookies? The heck? That sounds so weird. Cookies shouldn't be salty. Actually, some cookies should be salty. But you really give the food to the council members. What? Gambling. RIP. Gambling is bad. You're gonna lose all your money. The house always wins. I know people who have lost everything to gambling. Do you guys wanna be like that? I don't think so. Right? It would be very bad for you if you lost everything because you wanted to, quote unquote, be rich from gambling. 99% of gamblers quit before they win it big. That's what they tell you. But you know what's funny? The chances are always the same. When you start and when you finish, they're always going to be the same. And the odds are going to be against you every single time. Don't gamble. You're gonna ruin your life. They just quit. They just quit before they play football. Or before they reach one. Don't. It's not worth it. You don't want to do that. You're not going to be in the 1%. The 1% is people who are already rich. Those are the ones who win it. A PSA from Toto. What? Hey, what do you mean PSA? Chill, what do you mean PSA? Public service announcement. Gambling is fun. Guys, no. Stop. Do not gamble. But if you gamble, and you win, please buy me a sandwich. I just want a sandwich. But only if you win. Actually, for the time I usually tune in our motto is here at promoting, we love to pollute and gamble. This is a joke we say, of course. That is funny, actually. To be the angel on my shoulder right now. I have to be the angel because you don't want to save yourself. A public service announcement. Okay, it is what I thought it was. Because the Scarlet tried putting PSA meaning on Google. And you'll see what I saw. Gambling is fun, gambling is amazing, gambling is life, Lux 2025. That's not Lux, that is Turtle Clip channel. But the wisdom comes from Lux, you're right actually. I buy you 100 sandwiches, red or black, green. Go for green. Always go for green. You either lose everything or win everything. No in between. Trust me. You're gonna lose, by the way. What's funny is that I had a teacher one time. She didn't know how casinos work. Or the roulette, she didn't know how it works. And someone ended up saying like, I'm gonna put money on black. And another guy said like, I wanna put something on red. And she was like, guys, I don't know what you're speaking about. And they had to explain to my teacher how gambling works. Oh, yeah. That's what I saw, Scarlett. That's why I was asking. Because it was either that or public, what was it? Box service announcement, was it? Yeah, service announcement. I obviously wanted to think it was the second one, but I have to make sure. Funny thing is that casinos are currently going through harsh times because the words that mind people aren't gambling enough. That's not true. People are gambling too much, I think. I really don't. I feel like people are gambling more than ever, if anything. But there's just like online casinos and stuff. So that's why they say stuff like that. They want you to gamble more. I promise you I never knew of that acronym before. I didn't know that acronym either. I think Google does that a lot, where it shows you like an acronym for something that is like very technical, and then it gets you the one that you want. They'll traumatize anyone who joined them. It's good, people. At the $20. Wait, what? Oh yeah, no, I know it's not at $20 again. How about the acronym? DTODPTW. Oh, I have it. That is the tale of that plague is the wise. I know it. Yeah, the tale of that plague is the wise. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. As you said, so many people are winning, so that's why they're going through harsh times. False. That is just false. You're amazing, mad lad. The reason why I know that. Sorry, the reason why I know that. I'm sure you know these videos too, if you know that thing. Maybe it's because you like Star Wars a lot, but I've also been seeing videos from a smarter version of Anakin, where he basically tells Palpatine, when he's trying to lure him, he's being like, okay, can you cite your sources and stuff? And then another one, he has like a thesis on the tale of that plague is the wise studies or something like that. They're actually really funny. But since I've committed to Dota ASMR, I'm surprised I wasn't banned. Do you wanna be banned? Are you a bad boy? Are you wearing pants right now? No, I'm not wearing any pants. I don't need pants. Pants are for the weak. It's more fun when you're not wearing any pants. obviously have my underwear, but no pants. I can put them on if you want. They are right next to me, actually. Real question: what kind of sandwich are you into? Please explain in detail. That is a difficult question, honestly, because I have no idea what kind of sandwich. Like, there's many sandwiches that I like, but if I had to think of a specific sandwich, then it gets really difficult. I guess something with chicken is something that I like. Actually, you know what I like? I really like chicken sandwiches, but like teriyaki chicken sandwich with lettuce and onions, purple onions, of course, and like what is it called? With carrots and tomatoes and what's the other one that I like? Did I say lettuce? No, yeah, I said lettuce. Wait, I'm missing an ingredient. There's something that I like. Well, of course, cheese. Cheese is very good as well on the sandwiches. And usually some kind of sauce, which honestly can be any kind of sauce, but yeah, I guess I do like those. You do you whatever you want. Rosy probably likes knowing it, to be honest. Nah, probably not. How much to ship me your pants? What? I won't ship you my pants. The heck? I think it's underrated. Did you know that there's a song about onions in France? It is an actual military song, just dedicated to onions. So I don't think they are very underrated. I also don't think they're overrated. I think they deserve the love that they get. Ranch is big. Honestly, ranch is like one of the weirdest things ever. But it can also be decent, in my opinion. With chicken as well, actually, with chicken is very good. Also, I wanted to say this about the sandwiches, but sometimes I do like very simple stuff as well. Like just, bread and cheese, like a grilled cheese. Those are very good as well. And I haven't eaten one in so long. Never eaten ranch before. It's alright. You either hate it or you love it. No in between, I think. Should I not say for which channel to your Discord? No! That is not allowed. Hello, small cats. Don't do ASMR. Yes, we're having an ASMR. I am whispering, but I was moaning earlier. Like actual moans, but we're past the stage. It's pretty calm right now. It is pretty calm. Maybe that is the thing that happens in the sea. You know how it is like very calm. The waves are very calm before they get really aggressive. Maybe that's what it is. Try on pizza, just pick the ranch you're liking. If, for example, I'm unbelievably picky with it, 90% of ranch. It's like vomit to me. I get basic classic ranch. Do they have other kinds of ranch besides the classic one? I didn't know that. Also, I will never have that with the pizza. I like it with chicken and like salads. I think that's very decent, but like pizza, that is kind of crazy. So we can talk about my cheese sandwiches. I don't think that's what you want. I've been listening to ASMR all day and was not expecting this tonight. That is funny, actually. That is really unexpected. You were what earlier? I was moaning. I don't know if you saw it in the thumbnail, but it says $20 and I moan. And someone donated $20. They also donated $100 and I had to moan even more. You're gonna be able to watch it later, don't worry. Hello, Sketchpad. Tomato sauce and mayo with mushroom sandwich is good. That is I do agree with that. Mushrooms are like so good in so many things. Try if you can. Please try chicken mushrooms. Chicken and mushrooms with cheese in a sandwich. It is very simple, but it is totally worth it. It's really good. Put onions as well. Onions are gonna be good on everything. I promise you. Pinky promise. Someone donated $100 things. Someone did. And I am eternally grateful for that. You have no idea how much it means. It is crazy, but someone did. But that the plushie. We can have multiple versions of the plushie. One can be like really small, the other one can be fat, the other one can be normal. They have different ranch tradition. Wait, what? Traditional ranch and Caesar ranch, honey ranch, pepper ranch, you name it. What? I never heard of those. I think, actually, now that you say it, I think honey, if anything. But I don't think I've heard of any other kinds of ranch before in my life. Don't ask me to wear a great outfit. You have to do that. Hello, DJ Funk. Mushrooms are big. The heck? I know some people eat raw mushrooms, but I've never eaten a raw mushroom. I have to cook it. Try ramen. You know those ramen thingies you buy, like the instant ones? If you put a slice of cheese, like American cheese in it, it gets really creamy and very tasty. You can also put an egg on it if you want after you eat the whole thing and you just have the broth. That is also very good. I recommend both things. Like when you're cooking it, try putting cheese on it and it's good. And if you have the broth, put like, just egg on it. There's also some of them that are like, they don't have the broth, right? Well, they don't have as much broth. So you can do the cheese thing a lot easier. I think actually it depends on the kind of ramen you get. Because yeah, if you get the one that you need water to make it, then you cannot put the cheese. It would get like all weird. You guys remember back, you got a mixed feelings of glad and hate hearing it. He's gonna love it. I promise you. Mushrooms in ramen, is it actually good or does it depend on the type of ramen? Oh, I didn't say mushrooms in ramen, I said on sandwich. But honestly, depending on the kind of ramen you get, it might be good. Especially if it's like a white sauce. Like if you make a ramen with white sauce, I feel like it would be good. Because I've seen like carbonara ramen. In those cases, it would definitely work. Oh, I think it was at the very beginning, almost. I don't know the exact minute, but it was very early into the stream. Displacement to the plush. Displacement to the plush for 60. And then the limited edition cake plush to only 50 in stock with one today with a ton of plush that you can customize Lux Productions. That would be crazy. I imagine if you put mushrooms on ramen like bulldog, then it should be fine. Exactly, that's the one. That's the one that you need to make it work. They have to be thin pieces though, but it would work. That's the one that you should use cheese on, by the way. I have my headphones covering both my ears to hear better, and oh my god, just the tongue smack against the mic is insane. Wait, what does that sound like? I don't know. Let me try. That's weird. I didn't expect it to actually sound like that. I'm tempted to make my own company and just give most of the cash to Toto. If you make a company, you should give the money, at least most of it. If you use my image, then you have to give me a cut though. Not those sounds. I woke up and that's what I hear. just don't know. Funnily enough, that is also another thing that I used to do a lot in high school, just making sounds like that to annoy people. Sometimes I would walk behind people and I get on their backs and then try to get really close to them. And instead of saying like, hello, how you doing? Or like, the thing that people do that they just go like, hey, and from behind, I would just go like, and people would just look at me like, what the fuck? But they would know it was me because I was the only person doing the thing. I prefer you doing the pop pop pop. Something like that. That's when I just become real when I actually get money too. That'll be I wanna keep it in mind. Best of lucks with that evil. It was evil. Diabolical. What the fuck? I literally one time, this is real. One time someone dared me to kiss a guy on the cheek, of course. But it was a guy, he was very shy sometimes. And they basically told me like, hey, he's walking over there. If you go to kiss him, then, we're gonna respect you. Like, it was just kind of a joke because they were already my friends. But they just told me like, respect to you if you go and kiss him. And I went to the guy running. And I just slightly tilted his face and I kissed the guy on the cheek. And he was like, what? Like, he just looked at me like he saw a ghost. He was like, what? What did you do? What did you do that? And I was like, oh, someone told me to do it. And he was like, oh, okay. Like, he was actually surprisingly chill about it. Which was already expected, by the way. I'm not like, I'm not gonna go and kiss someone and know that they're gonna punch me or something. Like, that was already expected of the guy. Like, I knew he was gonna react that way. Or like, he was gonna do something like that. He was shy, but he was a funny guy, basically. Also kinda cringe. But he was funny. I'm gonna go bye, to see you next stream. Good night, chat. Good luck. Thank you, Smoke Cats. Good night. I hope you rest well. You get better pop sound if you drink water on live mic. Oh yeah, actually, because it makes my whole mouth, wet. So it does help a lot. Gonna go water for absolutely no malicious reason. I don't wanna make a mess in my desk. So I don't know if that would be a good idea. It is gross, by the way, just say. Also, do you know what's funny about that guy that I talked about earlier? We were in an extra class that we had to take at some point. And he was like, supposedly it was going to be like a programming class. But it wasn't actually a programming class. It ended up being like this random thing that people liked because it was cool to do. What's funny though is that only guys got into this very specific class. And eventually they changed the teacher because the normal teacher wasn't that good. She was kind of a pain. But they found a new teacher and the new teacher was really cool. Because we literally only watched movies and played video games in that class. And I remember one time some guys, like we found some kind of strange version of Counter-Strike online. And we would just connect to a single server and play over there. The thing is that some guys wanted to be swords. And they brought like keyboards and mouses and mice. They bought like a little stuff just to supposedly be better at the game. But I didn't bring anything and I just used the stuff that we already had. And I remember I won like every single game that day. They were so mad at me too. And I'm gonna be honest, that was really fun back in the day. Because we genuinely just wanted to have fun. Fun it was. I agree with that. Those are probably some of the best memories I have from high school. I'm not even joking. It was like every Friday at 12. and we would have the class for like 2 hours. But it was a lot of fun, really. And like, honestly, the movies were weird. I don't remember a single movie because they were so weird. But it was still a good time because we were just chilling. And eventually, I think 2 girls ended up moving to our class because they didn't want to be in the other thing that they had to do. It was like you had the chance of being in this programming thing, or you had the chance of being in, like, I think it was like a music thing. But they ended up switching to the programming thing because they realized that we were actually doing nothing. That teacher was really cool too because one time she started speaking about Korean dramas, and we spent the whole class speaking about Korean dramas. Lux production sounds how much sold clanks in bulk. Didn't you say you wanted to sell plushies though? Did you lie to me? Is this the kind of person you are? You lie to people in the face. That's some of the best school days I've ever heard. It was during my last year of high school, which I feel was very chill. For a lot of reasons, but it was generally very chill. I genuinely think all my good memories from high school might be from the last 2 years of high school. Like, not only the last one, but most of them come from the last one, but a lot of them also come from the year before. I don't know if I ever told you this, guys, but one time, one of the teachers didn't come to class. I think it was maths. And basically, it meant we could just go anywhere in the whole high school, right? Because we didn't have class. A lot of people would just go buy food or whatever. But something we were doing a lot of the time was going to the music classroom because we just wanted to play a bit with the instruments. And one of my friends was in the band, so he would have access to the classroom. But one time we went, and they were having a class, but he still needed to pick up something. And I was speaking with another friend, and there was like a rail thing right next to the entrance. So I ended up sitting on that. And there was a window as well that we could use to look inside of the classroom. And I was speaking with this other friend. It was 3 of us. The friend who needed to pick up something, he entered the classroom and went to get what he needed. And I stayed with my other friend. So we were just speaking. And I ended up looking at the people in the classroom. I ended up being like, bro, imagine being in class right now. Because I was kind of joking because we were not having a class. And I was like, imagine being in class right now. And there was a girl who was just staring at us. Like, confused. She had this confused face. Like, what are these people doing? Because I was looking at them. But she was the only person who noticed that I was looking at the people inside. And I was moving my hands because normally when I speak, I use my hands a lot. So she thought I was trying to say something to her. And eventually my friend told me like, oh, look at that girl. I think she thinks that we're trying to tell her something. And I ended up just waving at the girl. Like a wave, and that's all. And she was like, he kept looking at me like confused. And she pointed at herself like asking, are you speaking to me? And I was like, I nodded. I was like, yes, I'm speaking to you. And I waved again, and she waved back. And when we left, she was so confused. Like when they entered the class, the girl looked at me. Like I saw the girl again, and she just looked at me like again, and she was like, she didn't say anything, but she was still confused. The girl sounds like she was confused as hell. She was confused because I ended up making it seem like I was actually talking to her just to mess with her. It was just for the fun, right? What's funny though is that I tried to do the same thing with another girl later. But she just waved back normally and she smiled and everything, and I was like, what the heck? That didn't work. But she was actually kinda chill, to be honest. What's even funnier is that I didn't know this, but she was the sister of one of my classmates. And one of my friends told me like, oh, do you know that's this girl's sister? And I was like, oh, that's why she waved so naturally. And he was like, yeah, that's probably why she did it. But she was cool, honestly. Bully? No, I didn't bully her. I was just trying to confuse people. Because it's fun to confuse people. I never done anything as bad as that. It's not bad. I promise it's not bad. I was just messing with people. There's no harm. It's a harmless joke. Literally. I would have felt horrible if she actually ended up being hurt in some way, but you know, she wasn't. It was just confusion. Confusion. Her face was funny though. Not gonna lie. Like looking at the confused face was really funny. It's like she was contemplating why you did that for a few days. I think she might have done it because, like a week later, I saw the girl again. There was like two floors in my high school. It was like the ground floor and the second floor. My classroom was in the second floor. Her classroom was in the ground floor. And I saw her like a week later, and I noticed that she was looking at me, probably thinking like, "Oh, this guy again." And I ended up, because I went to look down. I would look down just to see, I don't know, people walking. But I looked down and I saw her looking at me, and I just waved again. And she did wave this time, but she was still confused. What's funny though is that this time she was with her friends. And when she saw me waving and she waved back, her friends, you know, they looked at me as well. And they were just like, "What?" And I saw her like trying to explain what was happening. But that was really funny. This sounds funny. Actual psycho behavior. How dare you accuse me of psycho behavior? She was fine. Something kinda creepy though. I don't know how they did this. But like I said, I waved to two girls, right? I waved to this random girl, and I went to the girl who had a sister who was my classmate. At some point I waved at the girl who was the sister, one of my classmates. And like, I'm not even joking, 10 minutes later, when I went back to my classroom, I had a follow request from her because I had a private account, but she somehow found like one of my accounts, and I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" And I realized it was her because, you know, the picture was the same and everything, and I was like, "Nah, there's no way, like someone's messing with me." And I accepted the request and I sent a message, and it was her. And she just unfollowed me immediately. And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Unfortunately, due to how my brain works, I imagine that was as staring PNG through this whole story. Oh, right. What's the thing? You want to be looking at me like this? You want me? It is kind of creepy. I didn't realize this at the time, but honestly, it is kind of creepy to look at this thing. Because it really is just staring at you. I think if it had like any kind of movement, it wouldn't be as creepy. But it's just like literally staring. Gotta get the gun. Give me this thing. I wanna have the gun in my hand. I wanna protect myself. Shrek's not real. That's a lie. Shrek is real. You're lying. I forgot how good your old model was. It's alright. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like super good, right? I wouldn't say it's horrible. It's just that it doesn't have any emotions in the face. So it became, yeah, it's just creepy to look at. Wasn't Shrek originally a punishment? What? I have no idea. Oh, wait, I know what you mean actually. Yeah, it was a punishment. Shrek was a punishment for the guys who weren't performing as good, I believe. So basically, if you were one of the animators at DreamWorks, they would just make you work for Shrek But it ended up being really good, so, you know, those people ended up being like really successful. Sorry, Toto is misunderstood. Maybe, but it's still kinda creepy. I mean, it's not bad. Again, it's just creepy. It's just creepy because of the way it looks at you directly. Like he's not doing anything. It's just like this. If it was like an actual model, I feel like it would be pretty alright, and I would probably use it. But because it's a PNG, then I don't use it. The original Shrek looked amazing. It did. It is a very iconic movie. Just realized that it has a gun. I have a gun. I had the microphone actually. This is what I had. But I gave myself the gun. Because, I don't know, why not? Why not get a gun, you know? It's just cool. I can also give myself the controller again. See, the normal one that you see like almost every day. And I can just do that. The first version of Shrek was 10 out of 10 for real. It was. No, wait, it wasn't Shrek. I was gonna say that I knew all the lines as a kid. But I didn't. I did knew the entire, like, I knew every single line of Toy Story. Like, I literally knew how to quote word by word the movie. I don't know it anymore, but I used to know that. I did know a few quotes from Shrek as well. But that was a long time ago. What did the ocean say to the beach? What? Nothing, it just Bro, that joke. I always forget about it. I always read the same joke, but I forget about it. And I fall for it. Maybe I'm an ocean. Oh, wait. I just realized what you guys say, that I look white. Why the heck do I look white? Why do I look white though? What the heck? I'm not supposed to look white. Why is it like that? You know what it was supposed to be? Did I break it? Oh, I broke it! That's why. You know what? That adds a bit of extra personality. Fuck it. It was supposed to be a short stream, by the way. Damn, I just realized that. Should I go? Okay, do you guys want me to keep it as a white, like super white stream? Or do you want me to go and just remake the stream? I can keep this saved, but do you want me to just go and remake it as a short? You choose. I didn't realize it was like that though. That is so sad. Shrek 1 was amazing, Shrek 2 is pretty good, Shrek 3 felt like chapter 2. I'm okay with it, Shrek 4 or the future 5th one does not exist in my heart. They had to remake the whole thing because people knew the plot. That a movie that just had him going through this day would be funny. Nah. White stay of a white film. I just realized in your white film. Okay. The thing is that on OBS, I'm pretty sure I made it so it was gonna be a short stream. But I think it's because I had to restart my computer that it didn't save. And it ends up being like this, but you know, I mean the actual. So I thought it was like right, but I was checking something and I realized that's why you guys were saying like the white thing. Like, oh wait. I guess this is what it should. No wait, no, it's not gonna fix it. No, yeah, no, it's not gonna fix it. Oh well. Okay, again, do you want me to stay white or do you want me to just remake the stream and go the other way? Only Lux has said, I'm gonna make a poll actually, fuck it. How do you make a poll? I forgot how to make a poll. Oh wait, I know how to make a poll. So why did I break this thing? I spent $18,000 on web fishing. What? Your mistake is now your curse, but oh, your mistake is now your curse, but oh, bless it. That was so stupid though, and I didn't realize it. And there's no way I can fix it when I'm streaming. Because the thing is that the stream is just made this way now. I'm really sad about that. What is here and now for? Basically, do I stay white? Oh wait, I didn't like. Well, yeah, do I stay white? Cancel. Cancel, cancel. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna remake it. That was stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Sorry for being stupid. Could you make it clear because my brain doesn't understand? I think you can understand very easily right now. It should be fine this time. What the fuck? Why did it go to 0 for like a second? It literally went and said like 0% for like 1 second, but the bar was still full. And I was like, what? White save forever. Okay. Apparently I'm gonna have to stay white. I'm still mad at myself though. I mean, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. It's okay for the memes, I guess. The thing is that now I'm gonna be thinking about this and I'm gonna want to make it a short again. Vertical. Do you want me to go vertical? Why don't you still want it to take away from us, please? The thing, it doesn't even look like that to me. Like on OBS, it doesn't look that way for me. It looks the way it's supposed to look. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to 2 hours. I'm gonna stay white for 2 hours and then I'm gonna make short. Like a vertical stream. What do you think about that? People are voting to stay on yes, though. What the heck? But some people are voting to stay on. Some people are saying no. Only 2. It's been 1 hour and a half. Give me the microphone. What does it look like with the microphone actually? I have no idea. It really looks stupid. Why did it not change though? Oh well. I'm gonna keep it in mind actually from now on. It is kind of funny. I'm gonna check real quick on the lava. You should eat it. Wait. Oh, wait, no, I'm not gonna do that right now. I was gonna do something, but I don't wanna try it at the moment. Just to make sure I don't break anything, because now I feel like I'm gonna break everything. Did you watch Harassment Season 1 yet? No, I haven't watched Harassment. I've only watched Helloooooo and the shorts they've been releasing recently. Oh well, the shorts, the small animations. But yeah, no, Harassment. I feel like someday I will, but I don't know when someday is. I don't mean my cousin sister, she's both my cousin and my sister, what the heck. Hello, I do have a name, how are you doing? Why are you white? I was just speaking about that. That was a mistake that I just realized. Because the thing is that this was supposed to be a short stream, a vertical stream, right? But I made a mistake with the settings. Well, because I had a few mistakes actually. Because I wanted to set a few things, but in the end I had to restart my computer. And so when I was restarting my computer, apparently it didn't save some settings, and it made me white when I was supposed to be, normal. Like a vertical, right? What I was saying though is that I was gonna make it 2 hours white, and I was gonna make the rest, if I can, in a vertical format. I was thinking about doing that. My dude is a gift. It really is a gift. And it is a gift. I don't know from who, I don't know from where, but it's definitely a gift. Really not on purpose. There is, again, on my screen it looks normal, but I went to check it on my phone. I was gonna check something on my phone, and I saw the stream and I just clicked it by accident, and I was like, what does it look like that? I'm gonna get some of my artists in the council to help with the project. Oh, you're doing that? Something every 5 minutes before you get skinny. I literally cannot make myself skinny. I don't control that. It's literally impossible for me to control it. That is an issue because I was gonna fix it and I was gonna be like, oh, I know how to fix this. But because I'm streaming, cannot do anything about it. See you guys later. Bye, Sketchpad. Thank you very much for coming. Family Guy, I can focus. I think I would get banned if I give you Family Guy. Well, this stream would get banned. So I don't think I can do that, sorry. It is kind of unfortunate. My thought is a phenomenon. In a case when a wild tortoise is present in an ASMR video and someone donates $100 resulted in a wide evolution. That is kind of funny that it happened actually. That was most definitely not supposed to. This is a stream of things that weren't supposed to happen. No one was supposed to donate $20 to make me moan. No one was supposed to give me $100 to moan. And I wasn't supposed to be white. Why was this stream so messy? There's no reason why it has to be this messy, but it was this messy. So weird for no reason. And somehow you guys like me being white. Should make it to wave someone donates $100 when the stream become white. Again, I don't control it. I'm telling you, there's no way I control this. The only reason why it is like that was because of a mistake. And it's because I didn't set the stream properly. I think you vastly underestimate how many of us, sorry, would have given you money for a moan. Again, sorry. Only one person did it, that's all I'm saying. The only parasitical was who's parasitical? I have no idea what that is. Don't worry, Tata, I love all your messy things. Thank you, Nutella. I guess I do appreciate that. And at the very least, you guys had fun with me being white. Actually, the proper way of fixing this would be like making this ASMR. And then like making another ASMR. What do you... Okay. I'm gonna sell my soul to the devil. What do you guys think if I make another ASMR tomorrow? But like actually, you know, like a short one. Like a vertical one. Now keep in mind that will be instead of Silkson. But I don't know what you think. You know what? I can make another ball. I'm being stupid. This thing won already. Ball. Silk song. Am I spelling that properly? Silk song. I feel like I'm spelling something properly, but no, actually, I think everything's okay. Oh, ASMR, yes. Silson can't wait. Sorry for the Spanish, but no offense, Silson. ASMR thought we're crazy. And I think to get rid of Hornet. Nah, I don't want it. Just for that, I'm gonna try and get a gift to Hornet. Just because of that. I need to pee, by the way. I've drunk so much water. I'm gonna go pee. And you guys can go through this thing. Let me. Let's see what this thing's gonna look like, though. Text. Be right back. Let me see, what do you look like? You can read that perfectly. That's lovely. I'm gonna go pee and be right back. so much water. That was so good actually. That's very relieving. Oh my god. That was really great. Okay, what did you guys say? Don't suck your song, don't suck, it's so good, but Sugar's crazy. Edino, Sha, Karama. Gonna roll to make us fight between two good content options. Why is that? Because I don't know which one to choose myself. One of these modern material, that's why. Didn't you say that last time? I'm pretty sure you did. Hey, smart on the jump scare, sorry. I'm still scared of Hornet because of that joke. That was you. I do have a name, I'm scared of her. No, you were already scared of Hornet. Since the first time I saw Hornet. You told me you hated her. She's a spider though. She's like, I don't know, she's okay. I don't believe she's a spider, by the way. I really don't believe it. Like, if you ask me, Hornet is not a spider. She's something else. I don't know what, but something else. I was not around for that. I don't think you were, unfortunately. Also, I think my next ASMR tomorrow, because apparently that's what you guys are choosing. If I do an ASMR tomorrow, I'm gonna put the white one as a joke on the thumbnail. But the stream is not going to be white. I just want to do one that's like a vertical, if that's the case. This thing could actually work very nicely for like April Fools or something like that. Like I just go make myself white for April Fools. Oh wait, I need to get rid of this thing. There you go. That is perfect. I accidentally said that. You said it. You think that all of this mommy, not mother material is what you said, not mommy. I don't know why phone when I thought you always said like mommy material, but no. Must give us one to the next stream. Yeah, I'm gonna make it more exclusive. I'm sorry. It can be fun to do from time to time though. I'm gonna try and find a way to make my character white without making the whole stream white. But again, I need to find a way to do that. That way you can see me as a white version more. That one's for you guys because I really have no idea how to do it. I had Hornet with a passion now. Hornet is so cool. They made a game of her. She's really cool though. I don't know why you say those things. And I hate spiders, but Hornet is one of the good ones. I used to have a pet spider actually. Well, not exactly. But I just used to kind of have a spider. I think the first one was when I was a kid. And basically there was a spider that would live on the back door of my house. But my mom would tell me it was like a harmless spider, by the way. So my mom would be like, oh no, it's one of the good spiders, you don't have to be afraid of it, it's a friend. So I ended up believing it and I was actually, chill with that spider. Then the second spider that I liked was one that was in one of my old rooms, not the one that I have currently, but it was another house. And like, basically I left the spider live because it had a bunch of mosquitoes on the net. And I was like, oh, that thing is good. I've had a few spiders in my life. By the way, I saw it. But it needs to go mine quick. What? What, Granny? What do you mean? Do you even know what you're saying? Honestly, I do feel like Lux loves Hornet. Because it's like every single time you mention Hollow Knight, he's gonna jump and he's gonna mention Hornet. So he says like, oh, I hate Hornet. But in reality, that translates to, oh, I love Hornet. Hornet is the best thing in the world. You cannot deny it. You know it's the truth. You know that's how it is. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm not gonna sneeze actually. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm safe. I'm a man with sun, that's not some commoner. That's what you say. But I know the kind of fan you are. I know everything. Professor Psychology, exactly. You get it. You definitely get what I mean. See, you cannot deny it anymore, and that's okay. I'd rather kiss Nutella than do anything close to the pool. That was so personal. That's horrible. I don't get the Hornet hate. Didn't you play like Silson though? You were controlling, well, you know, Hornet. So how can you hate someone you controlled? See, I'm getting more evidence that you actually like Hornet. That's what it is. 100% that's what it is. You don't have to deny it. Because you wanna like my family tree is a log. Yeah, but you wanna break the log. You wanna be different. You wanna make a change. That's what you wanna do. My cousin is my mother. My cousin is my mother, but also my sister. That is so weird. Who's your girlfriend though? Oh wait, it is the queen. Because you tried to, ants do that thing with the queen, right? Just because it's like only because of the modern material content, or because she takes 2 massive worth of damage. I don't feel like the second one is Hornet's fault though. I'm gonna put something in the screen. I'm gonna jump scare. Lux. I need to find stuff though. Hold on. I need to find an image. I've seen images of this stuff. I need to find one. Oh, this is so good. The mother one, but I hate her. I'm already engaged to the wasp princess anyway. A wasp? That's so gross. Wasps are like one of the worst beings on earth. They're gonna be mad at you for no reason. Woof, woof, woof. I love dogs. Dogs are literally one of the best animals. It's not my favorite animal, but you know, I love dogs. Like, I really love dogs. My dog is sleeping right now, by the way. he's like laying behind me. Like he's just chilling. It's the only thing I could take that wasn't my family member. Again, you could have gone for more on it. Just saying. You're doing that on purpose. Why do you discriminate? There's no reason to discriminate. Why am I not finding any images of what I want? Maybe like this. What the heck? That's so cool. To the meow stream. I'm gonna say $20 and I meow tomorrow. No, $20 and I meow while moaning. Yeah, that's gonna be for tomorrow. Oh, this is close. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use Google. Okay, but it has to be like kinda chill what I wanna put. What the fuck? I'm seeing some weird stuff on the internet right now. That is concerning. My browsing history is going to be so weird after this. Also, I don't want it because of his species and spider sucks. I signed something to do with it. And spiders almost every week. What is he doing? I'm trying to look for an image that I want to show you looks. But I'm not finding the image, that is a problem. Who made this? That is so well made. Hey, I'm trying to go. I mean, I'll have a fun time to specific sales and boss 100. The face all on it also again, otherwise you'll have an army of good people who enjoy fun times on you. You're unmanned. They're just for free. Okay, you know what? Why is it so difficult to find an image of this stuff? I swear there were a bunch of them a few weeks ago. Okay, this works, this works. Why is this so good though? Who made this stuff? It looks so well made. Why is this so well made? That is concerning. Okay, look. Lux, I have something for you. It's gonna be super wide. I wanna see what it looks like wide. Hold on. Okay. I got it. Wait. This is the light. Like, no more. That's everything. I had to spend so much time just looking for that image. Oh, there's another one. What the heck? That one is so weird. What the fuck? I'm gonna show this. That is so weird. The heck? Why are people so good at making this stuff? What's wrong with people? Hello, Camille. How you doing, guys? Is everything good for you? Ignore what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything. Hello, potato chips. It's so weird joining and saying that. I can really feel that was the experience of some people right now. That is so unlucky. I wanna see what it looks like though. Nah, what the fuck? I'm deleting this stuff. I don't want you. Go away. I'm good. Wood, bro. What do you mean wood? I finished the 20 of Samsung yesterday. I'm happy. Congratulations. Happy you made it. It's a bit smart that I need to go extinct. You know what needs to go extinct? Mosquitoes. They need to go extinct for real. More than any other thing on earth. They don't have any rights of being alive. Like, genuinely. Zero rights of being alive. I hate those things. So gross. So annoying. So stupid as well. I don't know, like if you're born as a mosquito, you deserve to die. Only because you're a mosquito. And the only purpose in life is going to be annoy people. Like, that is the whole reason why they made mosquitoes, I'm sure. They just were like, oh yeah, we have to make something annoying. And they added the mosquito. So gross. I'm actually siding with the mosquitoes here. They have in the beginning. Wait. I'm siding with the mosquitoes here. They built in the beginning of the raid and then grab war. I hope the grabs won the war. They deserve winning just because of that comment. I like grabs more anyway. I just realized that I'm doing stuff while I'm talking to you guys, and you can listen to me clicking and stuff. And I didn't think about it before. It's fine though, but I wasn't thinking about it a moment ago. I like when I type something, you're gonna be able to hear that as well. Not like I'm doing it right now, but yeah. The only one because the cockroaches didn't help. Cockroaches are so gross too. Creatures that deserve only to be disliked. Mosquitoes are rats and flies. I agree with the mosquitoes and the flies, but I cannot agree with the rats. I really like rats. And I know they do stuff they shouldn't do, but I still like rats. So I cannot hate rats. I cannot possibly hate a rat. It's just not possible for me to say that I want to kill a rat. When are you going to become trans white 2 hours? Oh yeah, that was the plan. But the thing is that because I'm doing an ASMR tomorrow, that is going to be the vertical one. So I'm gonna keep this as a wide one. If that makes sense. So tomorrow's stream is going to be vertical. Like actually the way it was supposed to be. Rats are cool, but I don't deny the infuriating habit of nibbling. All stuff but never actually eating what they nibble, just as screw up. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm too chill with the rats. I remember one time I was walking, like in the city, and one rat came from the sewers, and it started running right next to me. And then it went back to the sewer, and I was like, what the fuck? But I always thought that was kinda cool. He didn't have a reason to do that, but it still came to me. I don't know, rats are pretty cool. And I know it's a different species, but I also like the rats that you know you can have as a pet. I never had one, but I really want to have one someday. I feel sad knowing Toto hates his hands. You got bad allies. That's what it is. Are you sure you like rats? Don't you mean mouse, mice? Both. I mean both. I like both of them, rats and mice. And yes, this is the kind of rat that you can have as a pet if you're wondering. I know it is crazy, but you can have one of those. Yep, it was spam. It was a minute though, it wasn't that much. Just 60 seconds. What was I saying? Oh yeah, basically this is a kind of rat that you can have as a pet. You can have mice too, but rats are like a lot cooler. I also like the tail. Like, have you seen a rat eating? That looks so cute. Our allies indeed did suck. See, you didn't get good allies. That's why I don't like ants. They deserve the hate now. At least because of you and your allies. There's a video of a rat with Robot on his team. Wait, what? What's Fat Rat? Oh, what? That is one big rat. What the fuck is this? It's only an image though, but what the fuck? That is mental. Did you know about that? What's a good protein? No. To be honest, a great and crab war happened 200 years ago, so I don't know much, but I do know that we were betrayed. So you hate for something you weren't a part of. Only feel rats, only feel rats. So you like rats, but only field rats. All of them are cute, honestly. The thing is that a lot of them, they're obviously not domesticated. So you know they're gonna be messy. Oh, it's the wrong thing. I hate for that. Rats are amazing protein for his ants. You're not helping yourself. I'm gonna keep hating ants even more now. That isn't the biggest rat. You should check the, I think it's called marsh rats. They're like big sized dogs that damage throughout the marsh. What? What the fuck? That is so cool. What the fuck? That's massive. Oh my god. The thing is, when I wrote marsh rat, it showed me a really small one, but I had to put marsh rat size, and it showed me the big one. Holy moly. They kinda look like capybaras. Slightly, like they have this slightly resemblance to capybaras. Like it's one of my hands capture one. They sound like it'll hit my protein goal for years. No, don't kill the rat. Wait, what is this image? The only problem is that they're like all wet from being in the marsh. But I like them. You know what else is massive? Your sub count. Exactly. I agree with you. I love saying my sub count. I don't have it right now, but I love saying it. If you thought those images of rats, giant rats were fake. No, I know they're real, but I didn't know there was such a thing as a marsh rat. I think it was that size. So cool. People need. I think we need those rats in the city. Then they're gonna become a problem. They're probably gonna kill them. So maybe it's not a good idea. So I take that back. We don't need the rats in the city like that. The small ones are cute. You know what I like a lot too? I really like guinea pigs. Like, I remember the first time I saw a guinea pig, I was like, I couldn't stop looking at it. Like, it was so cute. I just really liked it. So cute. Like, genuinely. Those are really good pets, by the way. I never had one, but I know they're really good pets. Is this a rodent? Oh, it is a rodent. I think I like rodents actually. That might be my thing. A bonus. Wait, what? No, this is fake. What? There's no way. see that in a moment. What if I could get a mouse rat as a vehicle? What else is inside? That'll be crazy. The servants are hunted legally because they are invasive and threaten the marsh. Yeah, I did see that. I did see the people were hunting them. You said a video of a rat washing itself with its hands. It's very terrible. I have seen that video. I agree with you. It also kind of reminds me of the raccoon that tried to wash the... What is it called? Oh my god, what is it called? The cotton candy, and then it just vanishes. That one is really sad. I'm seeing an image of all the families of rodents. I do like these things a lot. Except for the squirrels. No, actually, I like squirrels, but you know what's the thing that I have against squirrels? Like, the fuck? Like, I like squirrels a lot, but I have a very personal issue with squirrels, and that is the fact that people are obsessed with squirrels. Like, you're gonna see someone like doing something, and if they see a squirrel, they're gonna drop whatever they're doing, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, a squirrel! It's so cute!" But I just go like, "Bro, you know what's cute? A rat." But if you tell them you like rats, they're gonna be like, "No, you're wrong." And you know what they say? It's wrong because rats are supposed to be gross and squirrels are supposed to be cute. But what's funny though is that a squirrel is literally a rat with a fluffy tail, and they're like the exact same thing. Although they carry the same diseases and everything. But people are just biased towards squirrels. That makes me mad. I hate it. I just feel like rats deserve a lot more respect. Is it raining outside? I think it's really windy outside. It's not raining, but it's really windy. Ironically, both rats and squirrels are carry diseases. Yeah, they are like the same thing, literally. Like they carry the same diseases, but one has the fluffy tail and the other one has a long tail. But because rats live in the city and they go to the sewers and they live in your house and they annoy you, you don't like them. But the squirrel is gonna live in the tree outside of your house and sometimes it's gonna sneak into your house. But you're gonna be cool with that. The squirrels are cool. I'm just against them because of what people think about them. It annoys me. They're not big as suck. No, they don't suck. The general opinion people have of them suck. Isn't it because they keep taking nuts before we kill them? And I've seen a squirrel actually. They are very good. I've seen the squirrels a lot of times. I do think they're cute. And when you see a squirrel, it is very nice because you go like, "Oh my god, it's a squirrel! A squirrel!" But then it's like, you know, that's about it. Did you see the squirrel? You don't want to touch the squirrel. Don't even try to touch the squirrel. People who try to touch a squirrel are crazy. Like, genuinely, I've seen people try to touch a squirrel, and that is like one of the stupidest things you can do. Because you can get sick, and the thing is gonna bite you because it's gonna think you're trying to give it food. So you are gonna get 100% sick if it does that. I've wondered New Zealand if it has them. Oh, that is a good question. It probably has some kind of... What? They don't have squirrels in New Zealand. The squirrels are absent in Australia and New Zealand. What the? Why? I mean, surely the zoo. But like, not naturally. That's where someone is in school grounds. No, I remember seeing one in another house that I used to live in. And I've seen them in the park. There are squirrels living in trees in Perth as well in Australia. Okay, right, but that's not what I'm... Yeah, but that's like the zoo, it doesn't count. Okay, someone says, no, New Zealand does not have native squirrels. In fact, squirrels are not found in the wild in New Zealand at all. The country has strict biosecurity laws to protect this unique ecosystem, and the introduction of non-native species, including squirrels, is heavily regulated. This helps preserve the native wildlife and habitats that are unique to New Zealand. You don't have those. Someone literally says New Zealand has no native mammals except for bats, and the squirrels were never introduced. That is meant. The squirrel hate are crazy. The squirrel loves are crazy. Don't ask how I know, but apparently squirrel ladies into different fungal fish meat. What? I'm not gonna ask. I don't wanna know. My cousin brother in America probably has to deal with butt big himself, so I don't mean my cousin's brother, he's both my cousin and brother. What? Oh, but I was wondering like about the random note in the middle of everything. How long has it been, by the way? Oh, it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes. What should I do? What to do? I still think it's unfair that you guys don't have a squirrel, so. Yeah, like, I suppose they have to have rats, surely. Oh, they do have rats. Oh, but then, oh. Right. The guy said, like, the rat, like, the only mammal that's native to New Zealand was bats. They do have rats, but they're not native to New Zealand. So someone just brought them. That is funny. That is so what? Which country has the least rats? The Canadian province of Alberta is notable for being the largest inhabited area on Earth, which is free of true rats due to the aggressive government rat control policies. What? People actually go hard on the rats. That's crazy. As well as berry nuts for winter plays a good role. It never gets smelt the nuts, it grows into a tree. I didn't know. Oh wait, it makes sense. I didn't know that though, but it does make sense. The family trees are locked out of will. Both cousins and sisters and brothers, so I don't know how human genetics work. It's a tree, not a log. You guys are weird. That's what it is. I'm wondering. Festival has the ball. I don't think anyone else is gonna vote at this thing. Don't make another ASMR tomorrow. Yes, 86%. Now Prince still some 14%. Yeah. So you guys won with another ASMR apparently. You know what I'm gonna do? Should I do push-ups? I'm kinda tempted to do push-ups actually. Do I have the push-ups thing here? How many likes do I have? 16. I could do like 1 like equals 2. It says 15 now. What the heck? Now it says 16. What? What's wrong with you? Do you want push-ups or no? I'm gonna die actually. Yeah, besides the funny funky witness is very fun chatting with you about random stuff. I agree with you. I agree with you because I haven't done this in a while. Well, not in a while, but I haven't done like a chatting thing exclusively in a long time. And ASMR is kind of that. I do think it's really fun though. I do it a lot at the end of the streams, which unfortunately you're not able to see most of the times. But I really like having a small space just to chat. What's kind of crazy to me though is that a lot of people see the screen, right? You know, at the end of the streams, I usually go into the screen. A lot of people see the screen and they go like, "Oh, this stream is ending. I'm leaving." And it's like, bruh, I want to chat a bit more. Why are you leaving? Will you leave me? Please chat with me. No, I didn't put the Texas as push-ups.
Oh my god.
There we go. The only downside is that not many of us are chatting at the moment, so I guess it depends. It depends a bit, yeah. That is also true. I think it's really fun when a lot of people, like, genuinely a lot of people chat. Like, at the beginning of the stream, that was crazy, and I love that. 32 them. Yeah, because we have 16 likes, and I'm doing like 1 like equals the push-ups thing. Just so I can get stronger, definitely. People have short attention spans and personalities, what makes the conversation engaging. I agree with that actually. I do agree with that a lot. Actually, before I do the push-ups, I want to put this away. Before I do the push-ups, this is something I was speaking with Phantom about earlier. This is something that makes me really mad. Because I was checking like short streams, like vertical streams on YouTube. And there was a lot of trash. And I mean it when I say that there was a lot of trash. Like there was a guy with like a toilet ring, I think it's called, on his head. But he was just like yelling on the microphone, like not even saying anything. Another guy was just like throwing cups into a sofa with no commenting. Then some other people are just like, guys, we're really close to getting to, I don't know, 500k subs. And just like, the guy's not doing anything. He's just going all the time hyping about that. He's going like, guys, we're really close for 100k subs. Please subscribe right now. By the way, guys, you have to subscribe. And the guy's just yelling at the camera. And it is like the most random stuff. Some people are not even commenting. Sometimes a lot of people also get like a video and they just put it on loop. And it is infuriating to see people like that because it's like, bro, you're not even putting any effort into stuff. You're not doing, I don't know, you're not doing anything. It doesn't even feel like you have passion for what you're doing. You just want the money. That's what it feels like, and it makes me so angry because then I saw a lot of people actually doing good streams on shorts, and I was like, hey, I like these people. These people are really good. They're entertaining. They do have a passion for what they're doing. But then the people doing literally brain-dead stuff, not even brain rot, just brain-dead. They had like 10 times the attention that that the people actually making content had. That guy, did you see the guy with the ring thing? With the toilet thing? Did you see it? I was throwing punches at the wall just seeing that. Genuinely infuriating. Like, I don't even know how those people get any kind of engagement. Because it's just absolute trash. Like, without trying to insult people, it genuinely is trash. You're doing fine. Don't mind the large bunch of people out there. No, yeah, I am happy. Like, genuinely happy that I'm able to be entertaining by myself and have an audience that's not brain dead, sorry. But it's so crazy that people get entertained by that kind of thing. Like genuinely stupid. Also, apparently I have 17 likes now. So I made it 34. Okay. I'm gonna go 34 push-ups, but it's looks decent. Good enough. We hate it now. I'm hating on those people. I'm hating on the people who make bad content on YouTube. That is horrible. My biggest thing is not. No, actually, the thing that makes me mad is the fact that they get a lot more attention than people who, again, who really put an effort into doing content. That's the part that makes me mad about it. Also, the people clicking. That is so annoying. Like, they have a counter with like 999 million or something like that. 999,000 million, and they just like clicking all the time, and the whole thing of the stream is like, oh, donate $20 and you reset my countdown, I go down by 100 or something like that. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Something's wrong with you. And people actually donate to that. Like the guy, sometimes the guy is not even interacting, he's literally just pulling up a clip, putting it on YouTube. It's a video, and stuff just happens. I don't know why. This time just on the screen for G-Pack with butt views, I bet. Well, you earned your hard work for 119 for your ship months. Your drill is pretty strong. I wish to follow continue. Yeah, I cannot defend myself on that one, but still, it's stupid. But you know what? At the very least, I'm actually doing content here, and I'm not just, I don't know, doing branded content, yeah. I'm gonna do the push-ups. 34 push-ups. I need to... Actually, I can speak now. I think it should be fine if I speak. I don't know what I sound like. But I was whispering and I was like, wait, people are not gonna listen to me. That is an issue. Oh, but I do need to stretch. Oh my god. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels really good. Yes. What is half of 34? 17, I think it is. I'm gonna do 17, pause, and 17 again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh my god, my throat is so dry. This morning kinda cheap but then confusing, gosh. The thing is, hold on, chill. It's not a good idea to try and take your breath while you're trying to whisper. I don't recommend that. Chill, I need to breathe first. Okay. Okay. The thing is that the reason why I put the $20 equals on, like, no, $20 amount thing is because yesterday I was doing a collab with Phantom, Anadona, and Sky Accents. That was a collab with 3 other people, right? It was a big collab. The thing is that it was really funny because at some point, I don't know what we were speaking about, but Sky said something about moaning. No, I said something about moaning because Sky ended up doing like, Senpai,
what was the thing? It was like senpai, ohayou gozaimasu, but he didn't like moaning at the end, and I was like, why are you moaning, bro? And he goes like, oh, it's necessary to moan, and I ended up moaning, and I jokingly said like, oh yeah, people have to give us $20 for moaning. So when I was making the thumbnail, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this in randomly because why not? And I really didn't think anyone was gonna take it seriously. The $100 that was unexpected. That was in no way planned. I love it and I really appreciate it, but that was not planned. I'm not complaining though, like genuinely that guy's a legend. Because by the way, I'm gonna explain this quickly. But you don't get paid by YouTube until you get at least $100. Before that, you don't get paid, right? You have to get $100 if you want to get paid. And this is the same process every single month. Like if you want to get paid monthly, you have to get at least $100. Okay. The thing is that I had never earned, like, I was earning, in 2 months, I think I earned $20. And I was thinking like, oh, you know, like I'm gonna get paid eventually because they it's not like they just reset the counter every month. They're gonna keep it. So, you know, it's like basically until you get $100, we're gonna give you money. Thanks to that, I'm gonna be able to get a paycheck. I'm just saying. I am extremely excited because I never had a paycheck from YouTube, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get a paycheck. That is new. Something new, finally. Really unexpected. I really appreciate it because of that. I imagine I wasn't gonna be able to get that in a few months, or like, you know, in a long time at least. I'm probably gonna save it, by the way. I don't have anything to use my money on right now. But like, if I need something, then it's gonna be really helpful. Okay. 17. Oh, my dog is. That is funny. I don't know how to explain it, but my dog is like. How do I explain this? It's not like laying down normally. It's like his legs are just stretched. It looks very comfy though, not gonna lie, I like that. Oh, this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 9, no wait, 19, no, 16, 17. Ugh. I was gonna say 19. What's happening with my counting? Huh. $34 ain't so bad for you, right? It's alright, I mean. Let me breathe first of all. It is alright. I mean, it's not like a crazy workout, right? Like you can do a lot more. And honestly, especially compared to the first time, I feel like I've improved a bit because the first time I did it, I could barely do like 10 of them. And I remember I did it, but I was struggling. But right now it's like, I can do it and I can do it a lot quicker and everything. What's funny though is that the other day, because I've been doing this thing recently a lot, I noticed that my muscles growed a bit, like a tiny bit. Of course, it's not going to be like I'm immediately, you know, all ripped. But I was like, huh, they grew a bit. That was really interesting to see, actually. Because it is a very small difference to the point where only I notice it, right? It's not like other people are gonna be like, oh my god, you look so strong now. That wouldn't happen. But you know, because I know my body, then I definitely notice it. Then I mean, it also helps my what is it called? What is it called? My physique, I guess. Or not physique, not that. What do you call it? I'm gonna call it physique, but I don't think that's the word that I'm looking for. But it also helps me a bit because I'm built like a stick. But if I'm fully honest with you, I haven't done any workout in like 3 years. So the fact that I'm doing even that right now, it is definitely something. I've also been trying to run a bit and like what do you call those things? Push over, I said. No, what is it called? No, this is not what I've been doing. Hold on. I forgot what they're called. Bicycle. Oh, those are really cool, but no, I haven't done those. Planks are horrible. Why am I not finding the one that I wanna? What the heck is that? Simple exercises, home, I guess. But it's like the one where you lay on the floor and you try to reach your legs. You know what I mean? You say you're lanky? Oh, I never heard that word. What is lanky? Well, I'm not tall, okay? I am definitely not tall. Sit-ups, is it down? Sit-ups. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. I've been doing those as well. Those get really difficult when you are like at 15 even. Or like when you are at 10, you start feeling it because you go like, okay, I'm feeling that. This is getting rough. Then you get to 15 and you're like, it's only been 15. Then you keep going more and more and you feel like time is going very slow. Like I've been trying to do 30 in a row. But yeah. To do a workout routine fun. I used to have a routine because I had a class where they made us. It was like an only, like a PE class, but we had to make a whole routine because it was during the pandemic. So they had to make it like, we had to record ourselves. Hello, Georgie. We had to record ourselves, and eventually they also made it so we had to build our own routine. But I lost it. I'm gonna be honest. I lost that routine. I don't have it anymore. That is gone forever. My friend is here watching with me. Hello, Georgie, and hello, Georgie's friend. That was a really good routine, by the way, because it had a lot of requirements. Because they made us learn like the muscles and everything. And it was like the routine had to be made in a way that it would train your whole body. It was fairly easy to do, honestly. I do remember I chose very specific exercises that I thought were easy to do, but they would also help a bunch. But it was so painful. And the moment I passed the class, I just ended up deleting everything. And I was like, yep, that's not my problem anymore. I deleted everything immediately. It was also with some giant rat topics and all this. Yeah. 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and 100 squats for a routine for people with time. You can do the whole isn't that the whole Saitama thing from One Punch Man? It's like 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 100 kilometers, I think it was. Like also running. Which, by the way, running and walking at the same distance is gonna burn the same amount of calories. In case you didn't know, so a lot of people instead of running, they just walk. Yes. At some point I wanted to try and do that, but I was like, nah, I'm not that strong. Haven't seen the show, to be honest. I haven't seen it either, but I just know about it. Simply because I remember people speaking about it like, oh yeah, that's Saitama's training routine. But yeah, I never seen it. Sit-ups sound like alright when you're not tired. But you have to make it properly. Like you have actually, a lot of people what they do is like they just like kind of bend in the direction, you know, like they bend downwards kind of. But it's like you have to keep your body straight and just stay in like the right position. So you actually do the squats, the sit-ups right. And it becomes so painful when you actually know how to do it. More squats though. Squats. Wait, squats. Sit-ups, wait, what? Oh, sit-ups. No, I was speaking about the squats and I mixed them up. No, but still, people do the sit-ups wrong anyway. This was fun. It's 3:36 a.m. and I think I have a mod stream tomorrow, so I'll go from here. Thank you so soon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming and staying here and chatting so much. Tomorrow we're gonna have another ASMR, so yeah. But yeah, have fun tomorrow. Good luck. Take care and have fun, everyone. Thank you. You too. For the push-ups for torture? No, that's not fun. I don't think I can do 100. Like the one time I had to do 72 push-ups, I think it was. Like I did that, but I was gonna die. That was so rough. Also, I think I'm gonna go for an extra 50 minutes, yep. That way I get to 3 hours, and then I don't know, I have to stream tomorrow. So you're gonna have more of me whispering and just, you know, speaking about random stuff, I suppose. Whatever happens, happens. I wanna wash my hands. I'm gonna go wash my hands. The floor was dirty. Not super dirty, but you know, it's still the floor. So I definitely need to go wash my hands. We are back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, hello, Sketchpad. How you doing? My cats are back. You have cats? Don't I have like a bunch of cats in Turkey? How did you mention that? Like, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing someone saying something like, oh yeah, you know how in countries you normally have a lot of dogs in the streets? Same thing but with cats in Turkey. I heard someone saying that one time. Well, many times actually. Pin and pawn is going to dominate all of us. What is pin and pawn? Yeah, street cats. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I look them. That's understandable. But yeah, it's like, it is very common in every country to have like dogs in the street. But it was like in Turkey was, you know, that cats. People have even told me like it's more cats than you see dogs in other places. That's how it is. I was there when they're born. Wow. I take care of them. I've heard of people doing that a lot as well. People taking care of the cats in the street, which I found very sweet, honestly. It's very good. Because a lot of people, they do take care of the dogs, right? But a lot of people also don't pay a lot of attention to them because they just go like, oh yeah, dogs, that's cool. And they don't do anything. But there's always people who try and treat them nicely. It's just sad that it's not so common. And that's nice of Sketch. It is very nice, I do agree with you. I have 2 dogs. I have 2 dogs too. I love dogs. I'm getting a new bird. I'm happy. What kind of bird are you getting? I never had a bird. I was just thinking about that. Here's a bit random, but yeah, I was just thinking that I'd never had a bird in my life. I know people who have had birds though. I do think they're cool. I only think, I don't know what it's, I forgot what it's called. The parrots, actually, I've not remembered. I think that some parrots are a bit annoying, but I think that has a lot to do with the owners. Because some people, I don't know, you know, the way they speak and everything, and they just go like mimicking them, and then it's like, bro, the thing, like they always pick like the worst lines, right? It's like if the person curses a lot, that's what the parrot is gonna pick, and it's just gonna be, you're gonna be hearing someone cursing in the background with an ugly voice, and it's gonna be like, bro, what? I don't know, with people. A small parrot? Oh, it was a parrot. Hopefully yours is not annoying. Some are cool. I remember one of my aunts have to have, no, yeah, she used to have a parrot. I did like that parrot. Because I don't remember what it, I think it used to say something like, I love you all the time. And I was like, oh, that's cute. It says I love you. So that was one of the cool ones. It's like father, wait, what? It's like father, like son, exactly. But you know, it's not yes or no or whatever. Kinda. It just copies you. But it is just like that. And I think the reason why I said like some parrots get annoying is because the people who have them, it's not like they are annoying, but you know, they say stuff that if they say too much, it gets annoying. Apparently those mimic birds, yeah, those are the ones. They just are able to perfectly mimic your voice and the way everything sounds around them. They can pick up sounds as well. Not only like your voices, but obviously because if you speak to your parrot, they're gonna pick up, you know, your voice. I saw a sea turtle. I love turtles as well. I do like tortoises a lot too. I remember one time I stayed with some people who had a turtle, and it was really cute because they had it in a small aquarium thingy, a small fish tank, and it would follow me. I always thought that was like the best thing. I don't know why it followed me though, but it liked following me. And of course when I was walking around it, then it would just try to look at me instead of other people. That was really cool. Top 10 top 10s. What? It did have a heart sickness. Oh, I'm sorry for that. IP Turtle. Yeah, rest in peace, Turtle. RC Turtle's pretty rare, actually. Not exactly. They do need... No, not exactly, actually. Because they make... It is true that they have to fight to go to the sea, but it is also true that they just put a bunch of eggs because they have to do that. So, you know, they just do it that way. They need to nerf birds already. Birds are too big. They're literally the metro. They're so smart. I love owls. I really like owls. They're also very scary. Like, I've seen owls in real life without realizing that it was an owl, and they're like massive. They look so big. But I really like them. It also depends on the kind of owl, by the way. I mean, like the typical owl with the big yellow eyes. I saw one of those. Turtles need a buff. They're fine. I can eat birds every day. I eat birds every day. Like chicken. Which, you know, it's a bird. My bird can counter my dog. What? I think the government inspired drone abilities of used by birdmates. Oh, you mean the pigeon, yeah, pigeon, the pigeons, right? That's what you meant. Pigeon. What do you guys call that in English? Pigeon. Wait, that's why I quit the bird meta. Too many sweats. Are you sure that's the reason? Isn't it because you weren't winning? Turtles are taking up the tank meta. They are very tanky. They live for a very long time on average. Kinda impressive. I don't know, turtles are really cool and cute, I believe. Chimkim, I love Chimkim. When a fish is the buff, nah. I like fishes being the way they are. They don't need any buffs. Also, I like eating fishes, so that's also another reason, especially salmon. I think salmon is literally my favorite kind of fish meat. Because it's like, it's so good. I know a place that's also not so expensive with this salmon meat, and it's so good, and you don't have to do a whole lot to it to make it taste good. And my favorite part, if I'm honest, is like the skin, because my mom knows how to make it like crispy. And it is like, I eat the whole salmon, but she makes the skin really crispy, and when I go eat the salmon skin, it's so good. I love that. Every other animal has a tribal to it. It's just saying the top 10. It's actually near nerf. Make the last one 10 years. No, that's sad. Don't. If you need more filling up stomach, yeah, the fish tastes great, but does not fill up the stomach. No, that's why you don't eat only fish. You need other stuff to eat with the fish. One thing that I like to do with the fish, it is usually mashed potatoes. I find that to be really good. Also, fries are good with fishes, and a salad. If you get all of those, like, it can be mashed potatoes or it can be like fries. But if you get all of those three, it's gonna be a really good, fresh, and balanced meal, I think. That's why I really like it, to be honest. You can make such a balanced thing, it feels great. The person tells if knows these grandpas and grandmas have been in the top 10 for too long. Nah, they're fine. Fish needs salad to fill it up, unless it just tastes. Yeah, the fish needs the salad. I think it's the case for any meat. I know people do it, but I know like some people just take chicken and they just eat the chicken, or like they just eat like a steak and that's all they eat. I cannot do that. I need anything else. Like I need a salad or something with my meat. Like I cannot have it just plain. To me, that's mental. Like even a few days ago, I had a really good meal because it was a salad with chicken, and it had tomato, and it had carrots, and it had, what else did it have? I had it had lemon, and it had soy sauce, and it had something else. It had soy sauce, lemon, soy sauce. What was the other thing? Oh, it had almonds as well, and a bit of cheese, and I'm missing one thing. I'm missing an ingredient. Oh yeah, croutons. I think it's what you call it. Those small pieces of bread. That was such a good meal, honestly. I kind of want to eat that again. And the chicken, it makes it so good. Genuinely. I'm returning back to workout, guys. See you again. Oh, okay. See you, Bolatro. Good luck during your workout. Get as strong as Akiko soon, hopefully. But yeah, thank you. Cows need a buff though? No. Cows used to be middle build. After humans worked out something cows, they've been taken to the bottom in terms of builds. Cows are really cute though. I remember I went to a cow farm. Oh well, not a cow farm, but you know, a place where they used to make like milk and cheese. The cows are really cute, honestly. They feel very human. That's what I liked. Because they weren't making the cows so they could kill them eventually. They would just have them and they wouldn't kill them. You know, they would just wait until they died. And they would just make milk and eventually cheese. And they also allowed us to go with these small cows. And we could like feed them from our hand. Like they gave us the food that they had. And they were like, oh yeah, you can take it in your hand. And just try to feed it to the cow. And they would just very clumsily and stupidly tried to eat everything, but they would also put your entire hand in their mouths, and it was like so slimy and gross and warm. But at the same time, it was like kind of cute. I was like, that was gross, but that was cute at the same time. Like genuinely confused about that, and I did it multiple times. I don't know. Cows are pretty alright. But I do know that a lot of people just get the cows to eat them, so I don't like red meat a lot, to be honest. So I don't eat a lot of cows anyway. It's not like I am like I'm forbidden from eating red meat. It's just that I don't like red meat a lot. Which again, it mostly embodies, you know, cow meat and pig meat. But like, for example, in a burger, I do eat a burger, right? I don't mind that kind of meat. But if you tell me like, oh yeah, this has pork or like pig meat, I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't like it too much. It's like, it's just gross to eat that kind of meat to me. I know some people love it and they go crazy over that kind of meat. And even sometimes I tell people like, oh yeah, I don't like, you know, I don't like red meat. And they go like, oh, what kind of meats you don't like? And I go like, well, you know, like pig meat and cow milk, cow meat usually. And they go like, oh, so you don't like pig meat? And I go like, yeah, I don't like it. And they go like, oh, but it's so good, you should try it. And I go like, no, I've tried it, I just don't like it. It just feels dirty, and I don't know, it's so greasy too. Ugh. There's a few exceptions, like for example, I eat bacon, but it's like, I eat bacon because some stuff is good with bacon, but if you tell me like, oh, do you want to eat bacon by itself? I'm gonna be like, no, thank you. And something that's happened to me a few times is that if something that I'm eating has too much bacon in this case, at some point, like I'm gonna eat it, but at some point I feel like I'm gonna puke. Because it's so greasy and so oily that it gets like, ugh. Just that it's like, ugh. I have my limits with that kind of meat, honestly. It's like I have a bit of tolerance, and the moment you hit the limit, I cannot take it anymore. My body's gonna start rejecting it. I literally got like sick one time from forcing myself to eat meat. Oh well, like, you know, too much bacon. It's just weird. Pig isn't that good, to be honest. No, but a lot of people do like pig meat, and they go crazy over the whole thing. And again, I've met people who literally just go like, "You don't like pig meat? What's wrong with you?" Some people have even called me like picky about that. They just go like, bro, you're so picky. How can you not like the pig meat? And I go like, oh no, I don't like it. What do you mean I'm picky? And they go like, yeah, you're picky because it's not like you are not allowed to eat meat. Or like pig meat. It's just that you literally don't like it. And I go like, yeah. And they just lose their minds. It is funny in a way. But, you know, in a way it also gets a bit annoying when people try to force you. I tested out pig sausage, it was good. Sausages are something that I can take, and I have a bigger tolerance, honestly. Like, again, I said bacon as an example, and like, literally, it is like, the only things that I take from pigs is like, bacon with a limit, and sausages. Also with a limit. but I do have a bigger tolerance for sausages. I think the reason why I tolerate sausages a lot more is because they are not as greasy. Again, that is the whole thing. So see, even some people, they use a lot of oil in the food, and when they use a lot of oil in the food, it also makes me want to puke. Like, I don't even have to be halfway through the dish. I just end up tasting the dish and I go like, this is too much oil, and it doesn't even carry that much taste, but my body just goes like, it's too much oil, cannot eat it. And again, I have the same feeling that I just go like, I need to puke if I keep eating this stuff. One time I was really close. I remember I ended up eating something out of politeness that was really oily, but I went to the bathroom after and I literally just stood right next to the sink looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, bro, what did I just do? And I could have sworn I was gonna puke. I have no idea how I didn't puke. Funny how humans made sausages based off a million to gods, or was it something else? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea how they invented sausages. It's not like I want to know either, honestly. Not to be mean, but yeah. But, you know, that is also part of the beauty, I guess, of, I don't know, life, I suppose. People just liking different things. It's not like you have to agree with everyone or like the same thing as everyone. But I do feel like some people do have to be more tolerant about those kind of situations. Because again, a lot of people lose their minds when they go like, oh yeah, I don't like this. And they go like, what do you mean? It's so good. And they get offended. It's like, bro, chill. I don't like it, that's all. Let me eat what I want in peace. Funny how human. Oh wait, no, I already read that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I was checking something quickly, sorry. But it's been 3 hours, by the way. And I said I was gonna do a 3-hour stream at this point. So I do think that is going to... Oh wait. Do what you want, but never fight about what you want. It's a crappy code I put zero thought into. It is good though, honestly. I do like it. But it's been 3 hours. So I think this is gonna be good for now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching me, guys. I know I was very white. Again, that was a mistake. Tomorrow we're gonna have another ASMR, even though it was supposed to be Silkson. I made you guys vote and you said you wanted another ASMR, so I'm gonna be doing that. What was the thing I was gonna put as a joke again? Like instead of doing $20 and I moan, what was? Oh yeah, $20 and I meow. I need to remember putting that. I'm gonna try and set up the stream immediately. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much, guys. Remember to eat, remember to shower, remember to sleep, remember to sleep. Did I say sleep? I think sleep. I think I said sleep. I said sleep, definitely. But anyway, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good evening, have a good evening. Did I say? Oh yeah, I just said evening. Have a good night. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for amazing ASMR stream total. I'm so sleepy, to be honest. Your voice is so relaxing. Thank you, Easy. Thank you to you too. People haven't told me that in a while. Actually, about my voice being relaxing. That was kind of refreshing. Also a bit nostalgic, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. Have a good day. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Love you too, by the way. Love you, everyone.